Chalo then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
See, yesterday we have discussed lot many things, but yeah, database. Just I will give you the theoretical, simple definition. I am not interested more, but I am not interested to give the more, to give the more on theoretical things. I am very much interested to give and very much interested to work on the scenarios, so that we'll go accordingly. Okay, guys. So what is database? Database is a collection of data, and data is the collection of processed information. Okay, data is a collection of processed information. So I will give you the example. Yesterday we have discussed that data is going to store in form of tables. Tables are combination of columns and rows. Guys, if already you anyone, if others are knowing the very basics, that's okay. But there are people, they are from different background, or they are from the college, and they want to learn from the basics. So for them I am explaining from the basics. If already you knew, that's okay, you can focus on this. Okay, so data is going to store in form of tables in a database. Okay, in a database. Okay, tables are combination of columns and then rows. Okay, next, what is there in the tables, guys? What is there? What we are going to store in the tables? Tell me. In tables, what we can store?
Numbers or information.
Yeah, we can store the data. Data may be anything, right? We can store the data. Data may be anything, either string, either integers, dates. Okay. Integers, dates. Okay. Images, videos, documents, etc. Videos. Okay. Yeah, fine. And this data is all about your business data. Yes or no, guys? This entire data is about your business data. Yesterday I mentioned that. Yesterday I told that in the database we are going to store. In the database we are going to store, or we are going to transform your business data into your tables. And in the tables you are going to store your business data. Now, database is a collection of your data, and this data is going to store in form of the tables. Either we are going to store a data in a single table or multiple tables. Yes or no, guys? Yesterday I have given the example of lot of things I have given, right? Like I have taken the example of e-commerce business, and I have taken the example of bank. Can anyone explain whatever we have discussed about e-commerce business? So we have discussed about these tables, right? Yes or no, guys? Anyone, either Pardosh, either Kavita, anyone. So we have discussed, we have taken an example of e-commerce business, and whenever we have placed the order as a customer, how the data is going to split across the multiple tables.
In
Kavita.
columns. In columns.
Yeah, that's what I am expecting. I am expecting to repeat the same thing, whether it is a right or wrong, whatever you remember, you just try to explain.
So in columns.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay. Further.
Based on the customer data, we can do the order data by referential. So just like using the joins.
Okay. No, that is okay. That is further step actually. So we have discussed yesterday why we'll create a database, and what is exactly we are going to discuss in the database, and how the data is going to split across the multiple tables. Yesterday we have discussed. I have given the example for the e-commerce business, and I have given the example for the bank and all. I'm expecting the same thing repeat. Anyone? Rohit, you are there, right?
So based on the type of data, maybe?
Based on the
Type of data, like if it's a string or an integer.
that is okay. See, in database or in tables, we are going to as I mentioned here, data is either it is a string, either it is an integer, either it is a date, either it is image, either it is videos, either it is document, whatever it is. Okay. So this is all about the data. This is all about the data, and this is, I can say, raw data. This is raw data. Raw data, and then data is a collection of the processed information. See, suppose example, you have a raw format. So 1000 Shiva, Amirpet, and then some ABC APT. By seeing this, are you able to identify anything? This is just raw data. Raw data is just you are storing a data into the some columns. Okay, you are getting a raw data in a source file, or else from the applications. Whenever you have processed this data information, if you process the data, it will become a information. See, in a sheet, simple, if you receive the data like this 1000 and then Shiva, Amir paid ABC apartment under, it is not make sense. This is only a raw data. This is not a meaningful information. So data base is a collection of a data, and then when it is going to process into a meaningful, then it will become a information. How it will become an information, meaningful information? In the table, you are going to create a columns. In the table, you are going to create a column. Suppose let's consider I have a as we see in this data 1000 and you are okay, and Amir paid. Guys, now tell me, by seeing this, can you able to tell what is this? By seeing this, can you able to tell what is this? Can you able to identify what is this? Guys. Yeah, because this is a raw data. Because this is a raw data. When you processed this raw data into, when you processed When you process this raw data, then it will become any meaningful information. How it will process? How you are going to process? You are going to process by creating a table, and then you are going to store this raw data into the table. Then it will become a meaningful information. Like this. Suppose see here, employee ID. See, employee ID is a one column. Employee ID is 1000, okay, and employee name is Shiva, okay, location and then address. Location and then address. When you process the raw data into the meaningful information, when you process this data, then it will become a meaningful information. Then it will become a meaningful information. In a database, as we discussed yesterday, all the entire business data is going to store in form of the multiple tables. So these are the this is the one of the table. Like this, you are going to create a multiple tables. Employee ID 10,000, okay, and again employee ID 1000, employee ID 1000. Again, if you want to store mobile number, and then email ID. Mobile number is, suppose I am going to you, and then email ID is Shekhar@gmail.com. Okay, gmail.com. See here, this is the one table and this is other table. Your data has stored in a multiple table by splitting into the two tables by creating a referential integrity. Referential integrity and we will discuss later. So this is all about your just basics. What is database? Database is a collection of raw data, and whenever you processed, then it will become a meaningful information. And whenever you processed means whenever you are going to store the data into a proper table format. By seeing this table, then you can able to easily understand, yes, this is a data which is related to employee, and employee ID is 1000 and his name is Shiva and his location is Amirpet, his address is some apartment, and second thing is his mobile number is, and his mobile number is, email ID is this. Same thing if you write like this is raw data. If you write like this, we can't able to understand anything. What is this? Whether it is a amount, whether it is
Sir,
yeah,
sir, this we can say as normalization, right?
that's okay. See, I'm not going into the technical part now, because people need to understand the basics first. See, referential integrity, normalization and all, then it is purely technical. I have not started the technical yet. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because there are people here, they need to understand what is the database, how it works. First of all, leave about the SQL Server, leave about the Snowflake, leave about the Azure, everything, leave about the technical part. First of all, they need to understand what is the database and what it contains, how it works. Yes or no, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what we will discuss. Normalization, we have a first and second, third normalization form, and then differential integrity, child table, parent table, and then we have a primary key, we have a foreign keys, we have a unique key. Everything we are going to discuss as part of our regular session. Before to that, just I'm giving some basic idea of the database. Okay. Yesterday, we have drawn one, not this one. We have taken one example. Where is that? Draw data. One second. Okay, let me do one more thing. Duplicate, okay. My system is little bit slow. Okay. Yeah. See, yesterday I mentioned this is the database. Okay. This is the database. In this database, table. This is one table. This is one table. This is another table. This is another table. Okay. Like this. Suppose you have a file. You have a file. Okay. Within this file, you have a raw data. You have a raw data. Okay. You have a raw data. Now, whenever you are going to store the data into the tables, whenever you are going to store into your tables, then it will become an information. Suppose let's consider this is the raw data. By seeing this, you can't able to understand. You can't able to understand the data. Then how you are going to move the data and all, that is second, that is again designing part. That is a different approach. Whether you are going to move the data into using by ETL or something else, either uh, you have a web application here. Okay, you have a web application here. From this web application, data may be entered into the tables. Web application. See, you may have the data. By seeing this file, you can't able to understand what is this data about. Whenever you process this data and then store this data into the tables in the database. So this is database. Okay. This is database. This is database. Fine. Now, if you store the data into the tables in multiple tables, by reading the data from this multiple tables, then you can able to understand the business data. By seeing this raw data, you can't. As I mentioned here in the sheet, by seeing this raw data, this is file. This is file. Like this, you will be having a file. By seeing this raw data, you can't able to understand the data. Whenever you process this data and then store into the tables, then that will become an information. By seeing that table data, easily you can able to understand. And you have a web application. From this web application, you will enter the 1000 Shiva, Hyderabad, Amirpet and all. So what is that? You don't know. Whenever the data you have processed and the data is going to store into the tables, then it will become a meaningful information. So this is about the database, guys. Now tell me, you are clear or not clear? What is the meaning of database? I need a response from you guys. I don't want the simple one side discussion. We can say, see here, 1 second. We can say database is a structured collection of This is definition. Structured collection of data. Collection of data. Okay. That is organized and stored. That is organized and stored. Okay. That is organized and stored for access. For access, management, and for retrieval. Okay, so I can say database is a structured collection of data, that is organized and stored for access, and management and for retrieval. Again, we will go into the image. Where is that image here? Yesterday we have discussed this one. Okay, that is okay. Yeah. So whenever you store the data into the database, as per our definition, database is a structured collection of data that is organized and stored for structured data. So here you have a raw data and you have converted to the structured data, and you have stored for the access and management and for the retrieval. So you can store the data and you can manage the data and you can process the data in the database. This is the just high level information about your database, guys. Clear or not clear? Baswa,
Yeah, it's clear.
Darshan, Hakim,
It's clear, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Kavita, Pardosh, Rohit,
Clear, sir.
clear, right? Now this is all about your what is the meaning of database, what is the meaning of data, what is the meaning of information, and what is the meaning of tables. Now I am going to jump into already we have discussed about the what is the meaning of SQL Server. Yesterday we have already discussed what is the meaning of SQL Server. SQL Server is an RDBMS software. SQL Server is an RDBMS software which will help you to store the data, process the data, and retrieve the data. So we have discussed very in detail yesterday. And in the market, what is the meaning of RDBMS? What is the meaning of DBMS? We have discussed. In the market, we have a lot of products, RDBMS software. We have a lot of RDBMS products. SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata, DB2, MySQL, Postgre, etc. So these are the example for RDBMS. Okay, guys, clear? Now we will see the history. We will see the history of your SQL Server. We will see the history of your SQL Server. How it has started. Actually, the database world. It has started with the company called Sybase. The company called Sybase in the year of 1980s. From the company Sybase, the database technology has started. And after the 1980s, the Microsoft has taken the database logic from the Sybase company, and this Microsoft company, it has started its own product called as a Microsoft SQL Server. In 1980s, software was developed by Sybase company and Microsoft. And Microsoft bought the logic from the Sybase company and designed their own database, which is called as a SQL Server. So this is about your history of how the SQL Server has started, how the SQL has started initially. Initially, Microsoft has not started the database technology from the Microsoft itself. Microsoft has taken the logic from some other company, that company name called as a Sybase company. Earlier, they have started at the 1980s. Later, the Microsoft company has started as a database software or database technology, which is called as a Microsoft SQL Server. So this is the history. And then if you want to see the different versions, whenever the Microsoft has started the SQL Server, and they have started with the initial versions. Now we will see what are the different versions are available. What are the different versions are available in the market? Can anyone tell me what is the latest Microsoft SQL Server version, guys? What is the latest? Microsoft SQL Server version?
Sir, I think it is 2022.
Now we are in 25.
Yes, sir.
Amruta, you are late today. That's okay. What is the latest version of SQL Server? Yes, as you mentioned, the latest version is SQL Server 22. So officially, you will get the different versions from this portal. What are the different versions we have, and when it has started? Everything we will get from this site. I am going to share it with you. Don't worry. I am going to share it with you. With everyone. By seeing this, you can able to identify. The versions. Initially, SQL Server. See, SQL Server 7.0. SQL Server 7.0. This version, initial version of your SQL Server, guys. It has started in the 1995. Support ended 1999. It has started in the year of 1995, and then support ended is 1999. What is the meaning of this support ended, guys? What is the meaning of support ended? Am I audible?
No longer in use.
You can use, but you don't get the suppose you can use the product, or you can use the version, but once the support end date is completed, if you get any issues in that version, then you don't get the support from the Microsoft company, because they are forcing you to upgrade their latest version. They want to decommission the older version. That's what they're enforcing the users to upgrade their version, because of they have stopped to support the lower version. That is called as a support end date. So after 1999, still you can use SQL Server 6.0. After till 1999, they are going to support you. After 1999, 2000 year, if you require any enhancement, customizations, if you require any support, if you get any issues, then Microsoft will not support you for the SQL Server 6.0. They will enforce you to upgrade the version from 6.0 to 6.5, because they have released the latest version in the market, and they need to market their latest version into the market, and then they need to grab the market, and they need the n number of customers from the market, and Microsoft company is enforcing to use the latest version only. That's why they are going to decommission or retire the lower version or older version. After this end date, they are not going to support you if required any support in this 6.0. This is the latest version. If you come into the latest SQL Server 22, SQL Server C, they have announced 2025. They have announced, but they have not released it. So still there is no SQL Server 25 in the market. SQL Server 22 is the latest version of. In the interview they will ask you. What is the latest version you have used. They will ask you. You need to say that in the market we have a latest version SQL Server 2022. Okay. So support end date till 2028. Support ended 2028, and then extended till 2033. Once this 2000 still there are a lot of companies, because see, you are using a SQL Server 22 and you have established your business, and you are going to store entire data into the business business data into your database. After 3 to 4 years, again you need to jump into the latest version. Latest version means there is a cost issue in the organization, because you need to upgrade the lower version into the latest version. For this, there are lot of efforts are required, lot of time is required. They need to spend the cost also. There are lot of things are available. There are a lot of things are there. So that till 2023, so it has started it has started in the 2022, and they are going to provide the support till the 33. So that is the meaning of 11 years. After this 2033, still if you are using, that's fine, it will work. But if you needed any support from the Microsoft, they will not support you. They will not give the any bug fixes. They will not give the latest version of the software. No, they will ask you to either go with the 22, and whatever the features you have with the 22, then survey with that. Else, if required, apart from that, still you are looking for the more feature, and then upgrade to the 2025 whenever the 2025 is released in the market. So these are all the SQL Server version. SQL Server 6.0 initial version, 6.5, 7.0, 2000, 2005. I have started my career with the 2005 version. I have started my career and started working with the 2005 version. And 2000 I have not seen. 2005 I have started my career with the 2005. I worked in the 2008, 2000 R2, 2012, 24, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2022. I have seen all these versions. My career started with the 2005. This is okay. These all are the different versions of the SQL Server. Now we are seeing on top of this, we are seeing all these numbers right here. We are seeing all these numbers here. We are seeing all these numbers. What are all these numbers, guys? Any idea? Any idea? What is these numbers? SP1, SP2, SP3, SP4 till 2016. They used to call as a Service Pack 1, Service Pack 2, Service Pack 3, Service Pack 4, and from 2017, current is the latest CU. So what is the meaning of this, guys? Any idea on this? How many of you are using iPhones or Android mobile phone? How many of you are using Apple iPhone or Android? See these numbers. Suppose see here, the SQL Server 2008, 10.016, 10.025, 10.040, 10. So these are the ones they released the version into the market in this date. After that, they will release the service packs, or they will release the patches, or they will release the updates on the software. Suppose let's consider I am using a 2008 version, and 2008 version, some functionality is not working for my project, and I will raise a ticket with the Microsoft, and they will review your business case. Really, for that business case, the functionality is needed. Then they will release the latest patch. So you need to update that patch. So those are the patch numbers. So in iPhone, suppose if you take on the iPhone, and they will keep release the some softwares for the bug fixes, or for improvements, or for some functionality added into the mobile, etc. So these numbers are, suppose 2008 they have released the patches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 patches they have released. Once the first release is this one, they will name it as this number. Second release, this one, they will name it as this number. Third one is this, fourth one is, fifth one is this. Like this. So these are the some updates in the software. We can call it as a patches. We will get the patches, and then you need to update that patches to the particular software. So this is all about the SQL Server versions. Now let me know, guys. You are clear or you have any doubts in these versions?
Now we are clear.
Yes, sir.
Clear, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to share it with you. This website so that you can easily refer. No, sir, clear, all clear. That's one super. Okay. So they are saying this 2025 they are going to release a new version. Let's see when they are going to release under that we will see. Okay. Yesterday, just I have given the little bit high level knowledge. What are the components? What are the components of your SQL Server? Component. Suppose if you buy a SQL Server, from the Microsoft company, what are the components you will get as part of the SQL Server bundle or SQL Server software? You will get the 4 things. One is database engine. This is your database engine. So where you are going to write your SQL code, and along with your database engine, you will get the 3 other tools which are business intelligence tools. I am going to repeat this one, business intelligence tools. Okay. SSIS, SQL Server Integration Services, which is an ETL tool. Okay. And this is an SQL Server Reporting Services. This is a reporting tool. Okay. And this is a SQL Server Analysis Services, which is a data warehouse. This is a web system. So once you buy a SQL Server software, from the Microsoft, you will get these 4 components. SQL Server, that is a database engine, and then MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence Tools. These are the 3 tools. SSIS is the one of the tool, SSRS is the one of the tool, SSAS is the one of the tool. As part of our training, as part of our course, we are going to discuss this one and this one. SSIS and SQL Server development sessions. And what is the meaning of this SSIS, SSRS, SSAS means? Guys, do you know any of one? What is the meaning of these 3 tools?
SSIS is a ETL tool, and SSRS is a reporting tool, and SSS is a cube where it built the cubes. We do have fact and dimension tables.
That's okay. Simply you can say data warehouse, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See here, this is your business intelligence architecture. How it is going to work. Suppose let's consider yesterday I have given there is a State Bank of India project. Okay, or else you have an electricity board project. You have electricity. Suppose I belongs to the Andhra Pradesh. And then the board card is a AP Genco. Suppose if someone belongs to the Karnataka, they have a KEB, Karnataka Electricity Board. What they will do, daily transactions, whatever they are doing the daily transactions in the system, the transactions are going to store into the file systems directly, not into the your database. They have designed their system like that. In initial days, they have designed the system is like that, and then they are keep maintaining the same system. End of the day, what they will do, or electricity board or Epizelco board, what they will do, whatever the transactions are happened for the 24 hours, maybe 100 files, 200 files, or 300 files. they need to store the data. They need to store the data into the database. Whatever the data is there in the file, they need to store the data into the database. That is one scenario. One part of the Karnataka, one part of the Andhra Pradesh, they are storing a data into the files. Other part of the Andhra Pradesh, they are storing a data into the anyhow they have updated. They are storing a data into the databases. Now the entire state electricity board data is available in the different places, different systems. Those systems are different. Few are storing in a file system, few are storing in a databases. If you wanted to see the entire business data, then you can't able to see entire business data because the data is available in the different locations, different systems, and then different formats. I want to see the entire my business, the entire electricity board, and then see the glance in a single system or centralized system. You can't see that. For that, you need to bring that different system data which is available in a different place and which is in a different format. You need to bring that data and then store into the database in a single database. Now, if entire business data is available in a single database, then you can able to do the analysis on a business data. For that, to bring the data from the different places which is available in a different sources, to bring that data, then you are going to use the ETL tool. You are going to use the ETL tool. Now, suppose let's consider. One second, guys. Okay, here this part can be, no, this color is not visible. This part is the ETL part. How I can write this one? This is an ETL, okay? This is an ETL because the data is available in the different place. These three part, and you are going to extract and transform and then load the data into the database. This is an ETL tool. This is an ETL tool, okay? And the data is stored in a database or data warehouse. This is an data warehouse. This is a data warehouse. That this is SSIS. Okay, don't mind this. In Paint, I can write all this in very proper format. This is an SSIS. Okay, and this is on top of your database or data warehouse. Then you can visualize the data. This is SSRS. So this overall process can be called as a business intelligence. Business intelligence. As part of your Microsoft SQL Server, then you will get the 4 components. One is SQL Server, database engine, another one is SSIS, another one is SSAS, another one is SSRS. See here, SSAS, this is the data warehouse. The difference between the YLAP system and then where is my notepad? Where is my notepad? Okay, this is my fine. See here. I told you this SSAS is the where is that? Okay. Yeah, SSAS is the data warehouse. This is OLAP system. There is a difference, OLAP system and then OLTP system. I will tell you. See, OLTP system, online transactional processing. Spelling mistake. Sorry. Online transaction. Multiple. Online transactional processing. This is a database. Okay. OLAP, online analytical processing. This is the data warehouse. This is data warehouse. I will tell you what is the difference between the OLTP and then OLAP. I will give you the example. You have a State Bank of India bank. You have a State Bank of India bank, And as a customer, you are going to visit to the bank, and then you are doing some transactions, or you are updating your personal details, or you are depositing your money to your bank account. Whenever you have done the transaction on the fly, the data is going to store into the database. That is online transactional processing. This OLTP database will be having a OLTP database will be having a your current transactions data. This OLAP data warehouse will be having a your history data. Suppose this OLTP, this is the live data, and in this system you will be having a data maximum 6 months to 1 year data in this live data in this OLTP system. But in coming to the data warehouse purpose is to store the historical and then use data to do the analysis and then make the decision and then generate the reports on top of your data warehouse. That is the difference between the OLTP and then OLAP. Wherever, if you go into the retail store, as a customer, you are purchasing all the products and then paying the bill, your transaction on the fly, the data is going to store into the OLTP system. And you are going into the pharmacy and then you are purchasing your medicines, and then that record is going to store into the OLTP. That is a live data. That system is designed to store the less data. That is nothing but a 1 or 2 years data. Okay. This OLTP system also can be used to generate the reports also. But the thing is, if you want to see the business, you want to compare the data, some 4 to 5 years data. Suppose what is the revenue generated in the year of 2024, 2023, 2022, 2025. Then that data will not be available in this OLTP system, because this OLTP system will be having a latest transactions data. In the OLTP system, this data warehouse is designed to store the history of data and then use data. By doing this and with the help of your history data and then use data, you can able to compare the multiple years data and do the data analysis. How many new customers are added in the year of 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025? Which product is having a more demand comparing to all those years? So those kind of data you can able to analyze this with the help of the OLAP system, and then make some decisions. What products are having more demand across all the globe? What products are having a more demand across all the years? Based on that, you will make the decision whether do I need to keep this stock because this product is having a more demand. So there is no loss. Like that, you will make the decision. And on top of this data warehouse, you can able to generate the report. That is the main difference between the OLAP and then OLTP system, and then components of your SQL server. So now tell me, guys, this is clear or not clear? So we have discussed about the what is the meaning of database and etc. and what are the different versions we have. What are the different components we have? What is the meaning of each tool? What is the meaning of each tool? And what is the difference between the OLTP and then OLAP? So I am going to stop the discussion for today. Now tell me, guys, this is your call. If you have any queries out of this discussion, let me know so that I can clarify all your queries. Guys, I will ask you one by one.
Nothing from me, sir.
Okay, Amrita.
No queries right now.
Okay.
No queries.
Yeah. What
This is
about Basavan?
Yeah, it's clear, sir. No queries.
Yeah. What about Darshan?
No queries right now.
Okay. What about Hakim? Okay, that's fine. Praful?
No, sir.
That's fine. Yeah.
No
If you are clear, that's fine. Guys, for today we have completed the 3 sessions. As per the yeah.
Sir, when you will complete SQL course, like 3rd of March, like Monday is the 3rd of March, right?
Yeah.
So when you will complete the SQL course?
Usually, see, I need minimum 30 sessions for the SQL.
Okay, so I can expect like this SSIS by second week of April.
Yes, yeah, sure.
Okay, and sir, one more thing, like suppose if I join this course, will you provide the notes like Monday, Tuesday?
Everything I'm going to provide you. And now, as per our organization instructions, and until you guys made the registration with the institution, I don't
Yes,
share
sir.
anything with you. I don't share anything with you. That is the our institute principles. Okay. Now that is what I'm going to announce. We have completed the 3 sessions. The institute policies are they are going to provide the 3 free demo sessions. By tomorrow itself, maybe they are going to change the new link, and they also message me to pass this information with you, or better to make the registration and then get the new link, and then we'll start tomorrow also. We will connect the session at same time. Is that fine, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So by tomorrow this time, please make the registration with the institute so that you will get the updated link. Whoever not going to register, and then they don't get the updated link. So that is what the institute people has sent a message to pass you. So that is the thing. Now if you have any if there is no questions or any doubts in today's discussion,
I
then
think tomorrow weekend is there
yeah,
any
tomorrow
classes?
weekend, because tomorrow weekend I know for the initial days I will take this because we will miss the continuity. You guys are new to the subject. If I
Yeah,
give yeah,
Sir, I have one more last question, sir.
mhm.
Suppose I'll register for the course tomorrow. Okay, so Monday will
Mm.
you provide the SSIS course content like all the notes?
SSIS course content.
Yes,
Will
because
do will Rohit will do Rohit, right?
yes,
You take a number. You take my number from the institute people. You just call me one to one. We will discuss on that because you have multiple things, multiple questions. We will discuss offline. Is that make sense?
yes, sir. I understood. I'll call you tomorrow, sir.
Yeah, that's right. And we will connect tomorrow also, guys, because I need at least continuous sessions. I don't want to miss the subject, so that tomorrow and the day after tomorrow we will connect. Please plan accordingly. Okay?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah, Praful. Any doubts?
yes, regarding the job opportunity available by doing your course, sir. So because I don't know, sir, regarding the jobs opening for this. Please,
No,
could you please explain the details?
no. Can you repeat once again your question?
Sir, how the job openings are available
That is
for
what. So that's why. That is what you take the previous sessions 2 recording videos and then go through that. I have explained all the basics in
Okay.
the first and second session. On top of that, if you get the doubt, then we will discuss on that profile.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Because
Could
I
you
have
please?
explained how is the job market on the SQL Server, how is the job market on the ETL, how is the package they are going to play, what is your roles and responsibilities as a database developer, and how many opportunities you can try with the SQL Server with the combination of ETL. Everything I have explained in the first and second session. So you take the recording session and then go through that. On top of that, still if you get any doubt, we will discuss tomorrow. Make sense?
Yes, yeah, okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So this is Amrita.
Amrita, tell
So
me, Amrita.
yeah, is it possible that after we registering this course, we'll create one WhatsApp group so that if we'll face any kind of issue, we can connect to you using
Sure.
WhatsApp?
That's it. That's what. Still, we need to wait for a little bit time to finalize the number of students, to finalize the batch. After that, we will initiate and then create one WhatsApp group, and it will be useful for everyone.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, let me get the confirmation from everyone. After the registration, we will work one by one. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
But whoever is attended for the first time today, if this is the first session, I am requesting everyone who has attended for the first class today, please go through the previous 2 recording sessions so that you will understand what is my course content, how, what are the things I am going to provide, what are the things I am going to support as part of this course. Everything I have explained in the last 2 sessions. So you will understand about my course details. Yes, sir, okay. Chalo guys, then if you are clear, and we will connect tomorrow at same time 9 p.m. Have a nice day. Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Sure, sir. 1 second.
Yeah.
Could you please share the number so that if any doubt after watching the previous videos, so that I will discuss with you, sir.
So that is what. Whatever you have doubts, you can make a point. We will discuss in tomorrow's session.
Okay, sure.
So this was simple here, Praful. There is a guidelines from my institute. I should not share my contact number until the people get the registration. That is the guidelines from my institution.
Okay.
That is what I'm stick to that words. I
Yes.
should not violate my institute rules, right, Praful?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. We will meet tomorrow. Bye. Bye.